Hello everybody and welcome to this month's Maker Pen Challenge. This month's challenge is the Fireworks Challenge. If you want to learn how to create some, I'll teach you now. What you're going to want to do to get started building. First, open your watch, click on your backpack, and click Use on your Maker Pen. Now that we have our Maker Pen, we can get started building. Now to get started on our Imp Witch Firework, we're going to want to open our Maker Pen palette again and get started working. This time, for the hat, we're going to use a cone. I'm going to recolor that to be gray. Turn on grid. And just draw a simple cone. Then we're going to clone the cone again. Scale it down. And scale it up. Because then we're going to be actually creating the witch hat. Now that we have our Imp Witch hat, we're going to add the lighter rim around the edge. So we're going to go back in, clone the same piece, scale it slightly up and slightly down. This will allow for us to get that little lighter rim. Now that we have that, let's start on the body of our firework. Go back into palette, tubing, turn on grid if you see so. I'm going to do 25 because we're going to build it big and scale it down. We're going to do the same technique where we just build a singular piece of tubing down and edit it slightly smaller than what it needs to be. Now that we have the base for our body, the Imp Witch is a dark red, so we're going to do that. But we're going to add the body of the Imp Witch to our firework. So we're going to clone it, scale it slightly up, move it down, scale it to where it's just slightly over the firework body. Now they're more of a brown, so we're going to go leather. And now we can start on the actual goblin part of our goblin firework. And now that we have the base for our witch firework, we're going to go in and make the jaw. So edit your tube settings as you'd like. And now we're going to go around the outer rim and make the jaw. Now that we have the rim of the jaw, we're going to add the teeth. We're going to go back in, use tubing, mess with the tubing as much as you like, and color them a light yellow. Now, we're just going to draw one piece tube up. Scale it slightly down. You can move it up and down, even move it to side if you'd like to get more precise tubing. I'm going to take this piece and just start adding it along the edges. And there we go. Now that we have the teeth of our goblin, we're going to merge all the shapes together. And now that we have everything for our firework, we are going to add the eyes. So we're going to click Edit, click Palette, Hemisphere, lay it on its side, and scale it up. You can scale it up and down as much as you need. I'm going to flatten it. We're going to layer it so we can actually create the eye. And now we have the eyes for our goblin. Now we need to add the long nose that they have. What you can even do is you can clone this, edit, scale this side up just slightly. And we can use these for the ears. Now we have the base for everything on our goblin. But something's gonna happen when we try and add our hat to our goblin. We have to oversize the hat if you want to hide that, or just keep doing this trick with the top. But if you built your hat big enough, it'll hide it no problem. Now we need to add the angry eyebrows of our goblin. And now we have the base for our firework. If you need to, scale this up and scale it down, because I feel like we made it just a little bit too big. So we're going to scale it down just a little bit. Scaling our pivot points up as to hide our firework. Now, you can add the little logo that they have on their chest, which I am going to do very quickly. There we go. Now we have our little symbol. And now we also have to add our little string and some support beams to actually light our string. Now there's one more thing we need to add when it comes to our goblin firework. We need to add his little wings so he can actually start flying. I'm gonna go back into palette and match the same colors, or just eyedrop it. And we're going to build his wings. And now we have our goblin rocket. We're gonna add our our string. And move it down. Now I hope this tutorial has helped you learn the basics on building your firework. If you'd like to learn how to build, please go to recroom.com/creative for more info, or you can sign up for a class. If you want to submit your firework for this MakerPen challenge, be sure to publish it with the hashtag fireworks2022. And remember everybody, stay creative. Goodbye!